Hi, I'm Jackie Wittgen-Rochea with Bitterpill. We're back in my studio and we're going to take you through a stained glass project from pattern design to cutting the glass and grinding it and soldering it to the end. I like to use a light table when I'm working out my pattern. So we have a very simple nesting doll. Think about the things that you like to draw and the images that you like to see, and don't be limited. Once you're done tracing your pattern, you want to take it and grab your pattern shears. Hold them steady and cut right down the middle of your line. Once you have your pattern piece cut out, you just glue the back of it and glue it down to your glass. You want to glue your pattern to the smoothest side of your glass. Some glass is heavily textured on one side and smoother on the other side, so you want to glue it to whatever side is more smooth. Once your pattern is glued to the glass, grab your glass cutter. You want to hold it straight up and down and make some small cuts following the line of the pattern. Once you're done cutting, you want to take your glass over to your wet grinder. Using the grinder is a good opportunity to refine the shape of your piece. It also removes all the burrs from the edges of the glass and the very, very sharp surfaces of the glass that result from cutting. Once you've ground all your pieces, you've made sure that they fit perfectly in your pattern, and you've refined any of the edges that might be sticking out or stopping it from fitting into place, you want to bring it over and pop them into the place and do a good dry fit and make sure everything's perfect. Once you're sure that everything fits perfectly, you're going to take your pieces off one by one so that you don't get them confused. Wash them in just some soap and water, dry them very, very thoroughly, and put them back into place. So once all of your glass pieces are clean, you want to transfer your registration marks to make sure that they're oriented correctly, and then we're going to take them over and foil them. This is a silver-backed foil with a silver patina, which is actually not a patina because that's the way the lead looks when you solder. But the black back and copper backed do give it different light effects, depending on the ultimate goal and look you want. You can choose, I have loaded either 7/32, which is slightly thinner gauge, or 1/4 inch, which is a little bit wider. This piece is not very, very tiny, but I'm going to use the 1/4 inch. So you just lay your piece in the center of your copper foil tape and let it feed out a little bit and start rolling. Go slow, make sure you have an even amount on both sides of your glass, because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to have an uneven lead line from the front of your piece to the back, and you really want everything to be symmetrical. Once your tape is applied, you're going to grab one of your burnishers or big tools. You really want to get it nice and smooth, because if it's not burnished all the way down, what will happen is while you're soldering, it will lift the copper foil up and away from the glass, and then it will never stick together. So once everything is foiled and in place, it's now time to solder. Now this is a small piece, so I'm going to just sort of flux all around. Push your solder into the top of the tip of your iron and move across. I'm going to pull that bead with you, and that's a really nice rounded edge. Really look at your piece globally and make sure that everything looks symmetrical. Once you're done with both sides and it's how you want it in terms of your patina, you can take your lead cane and finish it that way simply by popping the glass into the channel of the cane and working it all the way around.